Hey guys, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me. For those of you who are new here, thank you so much for being here. I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I share the Bible, business inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. You can like the video as well. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. And to find out a little bit more about me, you can go to the links in the description box. You can check out my website. But I am a beauty business owner and operator. I've been doing this for, I've been in the entrepreneurship field since 2006, but one of my current businesses that I own and operate, I've been doing this since 2008. I am a licensed esthetician, a skincare line creator. I created a skincare line in 2017. It's crazy to say that now because it almost seems like yesterday when I started that, but it really all goes in line with what I wanted to talk about, because time is one thing that many of us may neglect. We may not really appreciate it when we have it, but it doesn't wait for anyone. So you really have to make the most out of the time that you have. And I can say that there are a few things that I literally had to employ in order for me to see the success that I've been able to see over the many years since I've been doing this. And I can say one of them is definitely discipline. Discipline is something that we who are entrepreneurs, aspiring to be entrepreneurs, business owners, we really have to employ. We have to embody it. We have to operate in it. Discipline, it's not for those who are looking for a get rich quick scheme or a get rich quick opportunity. Discipline is for those who knows that when you invest in yourself and you put in the hard work, the time and the effort, you will definitely see success. You may not know exactly when you're going to see it, but you will. And I can say that for myself, being an employee for the years that I was a legal assistant before I transitioned into the industries of wellness and beauty. But I can say that I had to really discipline myself, because when I got into the legal field, I got into it straight out of high school. So we're talking about someone 17, 18 years old, you know what I'm saying? So to be that young, also to be a teen mom, I became a mom a week before my 16th birthday. I literally had to begin operating in some forms of discipline. I won't say that I was perfect at those ages, because absolutely I was still young, but I employed discipline in terms of becoming employed by a number of the different law firms and companies that I had the opportunity to work in, because yes, I was being held responsible for the duties that I had to do in the jobs that I had, but being disciplined and operating in discipline is definitely something that helped me to transition into, one, the wellness and beauty industry, and two, into becoming a business owner and operator and even having my own employees. So when you employ discipline, showing up when no one's there to hold you accountable, showing up when you don't feel like it, showing up thinking of the greater gains that you are working for, it's going to work out for your good. It's going to reap a harvest in your life in terms of success. When you employ discipline, you are going to see great manifestation and great results of success happening for you. I've told employees this over and over again, that it really is impossible to not do the work, and it's impossible to do the work and not see results. And it's also impossible to not do the work and see results. You may see some things happen for you, but not in the way that they could if you really were doing the work. And in order to do the work, you have to employ discipline. So discipline, it is extremely important to have, employ, embody, operate in if you really truly want to have a successful business. All right, so the next thing that it's really important for you to operate in and employ and embody is reliability, being reliable. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to be a business owner, especially if you are going to have the responsibility of handling other people, employing them in your company, in your operation, it is nearly impossible for you to have true success if you are not reliable. I'm going to give an example. There's this guy, his name is Peter Thomas. He was married to Cynthia Bailey, who used to be on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. He has been a pretty much serial restaurateur, entrepreneur. We've seen him, if you've watched the show, over the many, many years in that industry. But the one thing I can say about him, just based on what we've been able to see, as well as news stories that have come out about him as recent as this week, has been the fact that he just doesn't seem to be very reliable. He's had a lot of stories out here about him not paying his employees, about him not paying the rent for the buildings that his restaurants operate in. All of those are traits of someone that is not reliable. I'm not saying that someone who isn't reliable, and you may go through some financial struggles and trials and situations in life, because life really is the unexpected things that happen, right? But when you are reliable, when people know you to be reliable, a lot of times they will work with you and they will give you grace because you're going through a rough patch. But if you want that type of grace, you're going to have to show reliability in the beginning. You can't give people a reason to feel like you're someone that doesn't show up, you're someone that doesn't take care of your responsibilities, you're someone that doesn't stand up for your company, and you don't really have morals and ethics, you don't stand up for your staff and your team. Just so many different areas where reliability is extremely important if you want to be a business owner and be successful as a business owner and as an entrepreneur. You really have to embody and employ reliability. So I can say that when I was an employee working in the legal field, reliability was definitely one of the areas that I can say people had in me, because unless I was truly really sick, I was showing up. I was doing the work that I needed to do, even if it wasn't something that I really truly wanted to do. It is amazing to me sometimes how some people will really want to own their own business and they'll talk about business ownership and entrepreneurship, but yet they're not reliable on the jobs that they have or what the companies that they're working for or working with. If you really want to see success in your business, you have to be reliable in the areas that you're operating right now, as well as just treating people the way that you would want to be treated. So that also goes in line with being reliable as well. So reliability, it's extremely important. You have to be reliable if you truly want to see yourself being successful and being successful in entrepreneurship, and also just seeing your business grow and thrive. It's really, really imperative to embody reliability. I am one of those people that I like to show up early in case something happens. So I would rather be there early than on time. And these may be little things, but it is really amazing to me how some people, they really like to just cut things close. It will only take me this much time to get there, so I'm not going to leave to get there until this time. What would it hurt you to leave a little bit earlier and get there early so that you know that you definitely, indeed, will be on time? What's the problem with that? But again, that all comes with reliability. I don't ever want to let people down. I hate it when something comes up and I have to cancel at the last minute. It's rare, but if I have to cancel at the last minute, or if I run into something and it's just like, oh my God, I'm going to be late, I feel bad. So I just have to let people know. Being reliable, it's important. Okay, and finally, you have to be persistent. You have to have this never give up attitude and trust and believe. I am first partaker in this. I know what it feels like to go through things and it's just like, man, I'm just not feeling this. I don't think this is for me. I just need to go ahead and throw in the towel and just give up and do something different. I know what that feels like. If you've seen any of my other videos, if you haven't, please go and check them out. But I've talked about some of the things that I've been going through in my own personal life. That has been really hard, and it's made it hard for me to focus a lot of times. But because I am reliable, because I am disciplined, even though I may have those moments, I still have to operate in persistence and not give up, because I have so much riding on me, so many people that are depending on me in my business. They have responsibilities, they have family and loved ones that are depending on them. So those also are things that help me to be persistent. So if you have to find something that you can lean on to really help you to be persistent, that is what I highly recommend. I can say for me, it definitely is scriptures that really help to encourage me and to lift me up. I have friends that I can just reach out to and pray with. You have to find what really helps you. If it means taking a break away from certain people so that you can help regain your strength and regain your focus, do that. But persistence is extremely key and necessary in order for you to really see true business success as an entrepreneur. I can say for a surety that you are going to have those moments in your life. And if you already are a business owner, you're going to have those moments as you're operating in your business where you're just not going to really feel like you have the motivation to persist and to move forward. And it is easier said than done to never give up when you have something in front of you, on the sides of you, behind you, in your face, that's making you feel like you want to give up. Those are the times where you really have to lean into something that's going to give you greater strength than you have, to give you that reminder of who you are, how great you were made to be, to help you to persist, to be persistent, and to have persistence. And for me, like I said, it is scriptures that has really helped me to not give up. I'll put a few of them in the description box if you want to go and check them out. It's on you. I just like to share what helps me. I'm never here to force anyone to think how I think or believe how I believe, but I can say for surety that those are things that have definitely helped to keep me going in this over 15-year journey of creating, owning, operating, staffing, working with so many different personalities. People have come, people have gone. I've had multiple locations. I still do. I've had more than I had at one time. I have less than I did now. It's all good. It's all a part of the journey. I'm really grateful for all of it. But I can definitely say that I've had to lean in to things that have really helped me to persist. So it is easier said than done to just say, I know I can never give up. Anyone can hear the Nike slogan, just do it. It's an easy thing to say, but it's not always an easy thing to do. No one ever said it was going to be easy, but you have to forget about things being easy and remember that it is for your good and it's going to be worth it. So it's not about the ease of it, it's about the worth of it. Is it worth it? And I can say for me that it's definitely been worth it. I'm grateful anytime, not that I look for kudos or accolades, but I'm grateful anytime someone says something to me where it's just almost like a reminder of who I am. I can say I actually had a meeting with someone today, possible potential new hire, and she made mention to me about things that she read about, my business and how I started and things like that. And I was like, whoa, but just grateful for it. No patting myself on the back or saying, yeah, I did that. But in actuality, I did. I did do that. So if you persist, have the persistence, have the discipline, operate in reliability, you can get to the point in your career, in your business ownership, in your entrepreneurship journey where you can say, yeah, I did that. I can say I did that through the help of the good Lord above. I can say for me, that's definitely what has helped me and has helped me and has kept me going. So I just wanted to share a few things because you guys who don't know, I've been just dealing with a lot in my personal life. The PTSD journey with my husband and how it's really affected him and also affected me. I never had experienced anything like this before, and I never saw it for myself, but you never really know what you're going to go through until you get to it. And when you get to it, you have to decide that you're going to go through. So we deal with things, but we go through. So yes, we go through things, but we go through. And what I mean by that is we are going through, but we're going through. So we're going through things, but we're still moving. Keep moving forward. Keep persisting. Keep having the discipline. Keep being reliable, even when you feel like sometimes you're not even able to show up for yourself. Those are the times when you really need to lean into the things that are going to help to uplift you and to build you up. Seek therapy. I believe it's really important. You have to be able to put on your own oxygen mask before you can save somebody else. So that's what I can say of a surety is something that I've learned, that if I'm not good to myself and I'm not good for myself, I'm not good for anyone else, and I can't be good to anyone else. So guys, I really hope you got something from this video. Let me know in the comment section how you are going to persist, how you are going to become more disciplined, and in what areas you believe you can become more reliable to really see yourself succeed and grow in your business and entrepreneurship journey. So guys, thank you so much for being here with me. I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, sharing the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So until the next time, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, for liking this video, and I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.